There we go. So if anybody is watching, please pop in. Let me know you are here. Let me just check everything is up and running. Amazing. Pop in the comments when you've joined so that I can see who's on. Hi, Kim. Hello. So tonight I'm going to be talking about the Miraculous Success Academy. I will be pulling some cards to give everybody a bit of clarity at the minute, because sometimes when people are launching new things, it's like, should I, shouldn't I? And you just don't know what you're doing. And I've just recorded the podcast this week around how the how can be keeping us small, because it really can be. So, you know, that one I will be diving into a little bit as well. Hi, Gemma. Hi, Jill. Hi, Suzanne, the latest member of MSA. Woo! Everybody say hi to Suzanne. So just to run through Miraculous Success Academy, the doors are closing for this round tomorrow. So you do have another 24 hours to join. So if anybody has been on the fence, you know, just start to think about whether it's for you. Obviously, MSA is something slightly different. So the academy is literally, you get everything. Like, you get all my courses. So all the things I've been launching over the last year, you get access to all of that. And what that gives you is a chance to learn at your own pace, which, you know, we're going to be helping you through that. Hiya, Stacey. But what's going to happen with that is you get access to Accelerate. Accelerate is a 3-day experience, a bit like what we've just done in the challenge, but that dives deep into the energetics of your desires and helps you actually quantum leap, helps you set the foundation of this miraculous success. So that's what you get with Accelerate. But then you also get Magnificence. Now, Magnificence really dives into going into the core of you. We all have our lovely ego that likes to show up. It likes to come out. It likes to tell us how to act and what we should be doing and all that good stuff, which is amazing. But it's about uncovering who's actually running the show. Because when your intuition leads, you literally are unstoppable, like unbelievably unstoppable. But we don't know how to access that part of us and let that run the show. Often we're listening to the part that is telling us, oh, you need to have a plan, you need to know the how, you can't actually afford to do that, or you're not going to make money off that. And all these things that just are so, like, it's our logician keeping us very, very small. So Magnificence is all about stepping in and breaking that down so that you actually know what the true voice inside of you is, which is where the power is, like unbelievable amounts of power. So that's what you get with Magnificence. Manifest Your Magnificent Life was one of the first courses I produced, and I absolutely love this course because it literally lets you brainstorm and go through all the dodgy beliefs that we have inside of us. So all the crazy stories that you tell yourself and all the things that have come up through the past, your mum and dad might have said, and different things, and really start to clear that energy from an old space. Because once you start to do that and you start to follow the manifesting steps, which I break it down into 6 key steps in that program, it literally changes everything. So that's like the bones of manifesting. It's brilliant. And then we also have Awaken the Abundant You. So these are the 4 main programs that you get when you join MSA. So if anybody's been thinking, what are the logistics? What do you get? They are the 4 main ones. So with Awaken the Abundant You, that is changing your whole relationship and energy to money. You know, we all have a deep-rooted energetic relationship to money. And when you start to look at that, it comes down to our self-worth, things that we do in life, in business, everything, you know, often revolves around money and how we think about money. So that one really looks at changing that from the root cause, which is amazing. So they're the 4 main programs, but also you're going to get access to Soul Aligned Business Bootcamp, which is launching in September. I don't know the date yet, but I'm going to be launching that. So you get access to that. Suzanne saying, which one do you recommend starting with? We'll go through that in the launch party, Suzanne, but for yourself, I would Accelerate's a good, nice, quick one. Energetically, it'll follow on from what you've just been doing, but we will be diving that into the launch party, so more details will be coming out on that. And as well, I'm going to be opening the Telegram group for you, Suzanne, so you'll be able to ask me direct as well, any questions, but we'll dive into which you need personally, rather than, you know, there's not like a set format. We'll go into what you personally need. And that's the bonus with this program. You don't just get left to learn. You are going to get access to the Telegram group where you get to speak to me direct daily access to me. So you can ask me a question. You can say, this was on your course, can you explain it more? Or say, Rachel, I'm really struggling with this, give me a kick. Like whatever you need to get your business, life, anything going, this is where you get access to me fully, where you can be like, can I have like some advice on this? Can I get the group's opinion? Rachel, what would you do? How would you clear this belief? How would you deal with this problem? How would you do that? That is your space of what you get access in MSA. And this is something that I only normally give to, you know, the people who work privately with me, but it is it's an amazing asset, and it's part of this group, and that's why it's more of a mastermind. So it's going to be amazing. So is there any questions? Let's pull a card for the group, and then any questions on MSA? Anybody sat on the fence? I know Suzanne's been on the fence for a little while and dived right in. So, you know, what has been coming up, because this is different. Kim saying, I'm having a problem doing the daily tasks to move my business forward. Will this help me? Yeah, Kim, because I'll give you an absolute kick up the arse. So yes, I would say it would, because what we're going to be getting into is really the energetics around why aren't you wanting to move forward on that? Why aren't you wanting to like move towards what you want to do? And especially with Soul Aligned Business Bootcamp, that one goes into really what is your soul path and how can you bring that into your business? How can you work and use your energy to attract the right clients? How can you use your energy in your content creation? Are you mirroring what you want to see? So one of the things that we go into in Soul Aligned Business Bootcamp is the type of people you want to attract and how you're showing up. How do you, you know, how are you a customer for other people? How do you react? Because often we're mirroring what we see, so it can be really powerful. So that one is a real 6-week action-packed course program to kind of get you and your business to where you want to be. Now, so yeah, Kim, I would 100% say not even just Soul Aligned Business Bootcamp, but having that constant like communication with me will give you, I'm going to be in there dropping, you know, inspiration every day. I'll be channeling messages, whatever's coming through, we'll be going into that group. You'll be getting so much value that you will get that motivation daily. So hi, Nikki. So the cards that we've pulled out for the general today, we've got Justice. So this is really this turn of events. Things are starting to turn and change in our favour, and we are running away from this old us. We're going away from this old mindset. So have you been feeling this shift? Like since the new moon, there has been like a real shift in energy, and I feel there's a pivot. There's like a real change of pace coming in. This next 6 months is going to be high-paced, fast action, massive success and alignment for soul-aligned people. I feel there's been a real kind of shift in the energy where this aligned business, this business from your heart, this life from your heart, doesn't even have to be a business. You know, some people might join MSA because they want better relationships. Some people might join because, you know, they want a better career at work. Success is different to everybody. It isn't just about business. So that's another thing. If anybody has been thinking, oh, it's maybe not for me because I'm not an entrepreneur. If you're looking to have more success in your love life, or you're looking to have more success in other parts of your life, that doesn't mean that, you know, this isn't for you. It is really about aligning you with whatever success looks like for you. And everybody's version of that is different. So, you know, trust whatever's coming up, whether you're aligned or not. And I say that at 2111 on my timer, that's the clock. So, any questions? Anybody want a card to give them some clarity on where their path's going over the next 6 months as well? I said I would do some cards. But how MSA will work, there'll be a group coaching call once a week. So depending on where people are in the world and who's joining, obviously we've got another 24 hours before the doors close. So there might be loads more people in there, but we'll try and align it so that the weekly call works for people around time scales. But as well, like I said, you get access to message me daily in the Telegram group, which is a chat group where you can voice note as well. It's not just messages. I'll be voice noting, I'll be putting audios in there. It's going to be loads and loads of good stuff. Suzanne, yeah, I'll do you a card, Suzanne. So any questions or on any of the other programs, because they can be bought, you know, individually. So you don't have to just go all in at MSA. This will be launching again next year. Yeah, Kim, I'll do you a card. So this one's for Suzanne. So any questions, just pop them in. All right, so Suzanne, this card was for you. We've got justice, but we've also got the 10 of swords. So you are literally walking away from this old way of being. I feel like there was a lot of energy, a lot of darkness, a lot of sadness that has happened, and potentially, you know, you've been feeling that and you've been worried by that, and there's been two sides of you. I know we've talked, but it has been this two sides of, you know, there's something else, but there's this energy still lingering and still holding on. But this 10 of swords is telling me that that's going. You are walking away and you are walking into this new horizon. So these old mindset thoughts, these old things of lack, these old worries are leaving you behind. So literally, this is you walking into your new horizon, and this is justice. This is exactly what was meant to be. So the karma is turning in your favor. So that is such a beautiful card there, just to be able to see you're leaving all of that behind and walking into the new. So hope that helps. Kim, yeah, I'll do Kim and then Gemma. And any questions on anything, pop them in. So, oh God, we've got the same cards coming out. This is so weird. Not the same ones of justice, but 7 of swords, Kim. So this is the card that come out for the collective. So again, you are kind of feel like you've been dodging stuff, like you've been in your mind too much, but it's actually made you feel like you have to run away from something, or I don't know, there's like a deceptive energy that your mindset's been playing. It's like you're trying to run away from this lack mindset, this way of thinking, but actually something's pulling you back. It's been like you've tried to run and then something's pulling you back, and it's got you inside your head a lot. So what this is saying is, once you calm those mindset, once you calm them thoughts, actually you can see that source energy is trying to feed into you all the time. And once you let your intuition start to run the show more, what's actually coming through is the 3 of Wands. So there's big energy, there's big success coming on your horizon. This wave is coming in anyway. You just need to learn to calm this energy down so that you can start to see this coming in. And once you let it come in, it's going to come in fast. And you might be worried that you don't know how to kind of ride that wave, but you'll learn as you go. So there's an energy of, I don't know how this will work out. You're looking for the how all the time. You may be scared of the unknown, but believe me, you've got your board, you're ready to go. You're going to be absolutely fine. You've just got to trust your intuition and stop listening to the negativity in your head. So I hope that one helps. Do one for Gemma. If anybody does want a card, I'm looking at how you can get clarity for the next 6 months. Obviously, today I'm going to be talking about MSA. So any questions at all? If anybody hasn't heard, MSA is my Miraculous Success Academy. So that is not just success in business, but success in life. So, you know, any questions on that? The doors close tomorrow. So, and I can't guarantee I'm going to open it again this year. Not 100% yet. So, ooh, Jem, you've got the 6 of Wands. I love this card. This is recognition, stardom. This is ultimately you stepping into your own, becoming who you were meant to be, literally getting on that like stage now, being exactly where you were meant to be, born to shine. And you got strength just to show you can be that powerhouse, you can be that absolute ball buster, you can be whatever you want to be. But what's going to happen is you've also got that love inside that's like so soft and gentle that it's so nice. And these two together are actually perfect marriage for you. So this is where you are going. Like, you are meant to be a star. You've been holding yourself back for far too long, but now you've suddenly got this strength that is literally rising you forward. So at the minute, you might feel like you need to just take a bit of a rest, because there's been a lot of energy shifts lately. So just have the rest that you need, and don't think that the rest is going to pull you from that, because it's not. This is on your horizon. So it's time to let yourself shine. But at the minute, you might just need to take a bit of time out and rest, just to let this integrate, because there's been a lot of changes happening. But it is about your time is coming. So hope that helps. Casey, what's Kim saying? I've got quite and asked the question, should I join the group and get lots of yeses? Oh, so you've asked if you should join MSA and got lots of yeses. Well, Suzanne needs to share her card with you, because she got the yes card this morning. And do you know what? I said yesterday on the call, you cannot get a logical answer as to whether you should join a transformation program. I'm sorry, I would love to say that you should, get this really logical, like, yeah, this makes loads of sense answer, but it never comes, because everybody's transformation is completely different. So I know 100% what I am manifesting for each and every one of those people who join MSA. I know they are going to have unreal amounts of success, like unreal. But I don't know what your success is going to look like for you, but I know it's going to be 10 times more than you're even imagining, because that is what I manifest for each of you. And that's what I really am putting into this course. But it's a very energetic process of deciding. And that's where you've got to really tune in, get quiet and go, does this excite me? And if you get that zing, then you're like, yes, that's your answer. It's the only way I can really describe it. And that's what I do. I literally ask my intuition. I ask myself that has all the things I want anyway. And then if I get that like ping, and then I get filled with nerves, then I'm like, yes, that is where I need to go. Jemson, amazing. Thank you. Needed that clarity. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. So let me just, I was getting sidetracked, Casey. So I'm going to pull yours again. But yeah, Kim, I hope that helps. It's like and I've been there myself, especially when you're investing in yourself. It's difficult if you haven't done this before. It's a difficult process, and I'm not going to lie. It's a shift, because even the investing, saying yes to yourself to join MSA is a yes and a nod to the universe. And I know that instantly people will start to see changes in their life, because you have just said to the universe, I am calling something more in. So don't be surprised if somebody manifests something really random and really fast just by saying yes, and the course hasn't even started. Because I have had that before. I've had people like manifest money out the blue because they just said yes. And it is that crazy. So Casey, this one is for you. Absolutely love this. You have the Page of Cups. This is the Miracles card. This is opportunities coming your way. This is people offering you things out the blue, like really chances to, like, I don't know, I'm getting like be on TV or something really crazy coming your way, like some opportunities. And it's as if it's like the pigs might fly card, you know, you're like, where the hell did that pop in from? But you've been manifesting this. This hasn't been something that is going to come in random. So when it does come into you, like, dive into that opportunity. Don't think, oh my God, am I ready? Should I do that? Where's this come from? Am I deserving of that? Because you are, and you've manifested it. You've put in the work previously to manifest this. So please trust it when it comes in. And it might be like a random DM or something, but it's going to come to fruition. So like whatever's coming your way, trust it, because it's meant for you and you've manifested it before. And it's actually leading to this 10 of Cups, this happy ending, like full fulfillment, like happy, loving fulfillment energy that is going to come from this opportunity. So whatever this is, whatever this opportunity you're being offered or you're thinking about doing, or whatever that is for you, like literally take it, dive in, because this is where it's going. Full fulfillment, happiness, like amazing energy. So Casey, absolutely love that one. I don't know whether you've been thinking of something or there's something on the horizon, but dive right in, definitely. Anybody else who's on wants a card or ask any questions? What I would say is what I'm like to work with. Wendy kind of said yesterday, so she said she's open to any questions, but what I am like to work with, I don't beat around the bush. I'm not going to lie. I was called Manifesting Straight Talk for nothing. I will literally be honest. I am an honest person, and I will say to you what you need to hear, not for what you need to be here to be the nicest person to you, but what you need to hear. So my gift is I know what you are not telling me. And that can be annoying to people like my partner, but to people who are coach, it's really freaking amazing, because you can be talking around things and you can be thinking you know the answer or you don't know the answer or whatever that is. Let me just sort my light out because I'm getting a bit dark. You know, you can think that you know, or you're like dancing around the topic, and I can cut through that energy and literally like go, do you think it's this? Like, where's your head's at? What is it you're not saying? So that is ultimately one of my gifts, that I can literally cut through the bullshit in a sense. Gemma's been a friend of mine for a long time, so she'll literally vouch for that. But I am that person. Just let's cut through the bullshit and get to the point where you may be holding yourself back. So if you've needed that in a coach, or you've been needing that in general life, then that is exactly what I will bring to that party. Casey saying, thanks, Rachel, powerful. You know, I'm always working on manifesting. She's brilliant at it. And if you're on the line about taking a course, it's worth it. Yeah, Casey's been in many of my programs. She did Awaken the Abundant You as well. So that was one of the courses that we've done. Yeah, you've come a massive way, Casey. God, incredible. So yeah, so I am that type of person that literally, you know, what I want for each and every one, and my real journey in this life has been to bring others on, because there is some coaches, they think of, you know, how successful they can be, and they think, well, that's okay for, you know, that's what other people can do, that's what other people can have. But what the beauty is about me is I think everybody is limitless. Like, I don't know what I'm capable of. I literally don't know my full potential, because it's not even mine to, you know, I'm just following along for the ride, and I'll be able to help you surrender in that way. But I am literally like fully open to this massive dream. I don't know where it's going. One day I thought I was going to be the next Tony Robbins, like the female Tony Robbins. Like, my dream's huge. And I know that each of you, I can bring something like that out. So, you know, trust it. You have these big dreams. And as I'm saying this, I'm splitting the pack to the 9 of Cups. Like, come on, could we get a better, more abundant card? Amazing. But it's like, you are limitless. I'm not going to say that you literally have any limitations going into MSA, because you just don't. And I'll show you that. I literally will show you that. For anybody coming off the back of this program, this mastermind, you will literally know that anything is possible for you. And that's the crazy bit. That's the bit I love. Gemma's saying 100%, very honest and straight up, which is what I need. I would highly recommend working with her. Thanks, Gem. But there's all sorts that we're going to be covering. One thing, what I'm going to be bringing into the weekly calls is different kind of coaching tools. So just to share a bit of how I work, a lot of it is energetic. So whoever's done my challenge this last week or so, you'll have felt the energy of the meditations. I'm trained in energy healing, and that's where I get it. So I've done angelic Reiki, and that's why I use meditation, because it takes you to a higher place. It takes you to a place where you can really connect in and actually bring in that power of your angels, your guides, whatever it is that you need. So a lot of it will be, a lot of energy shifting, a lot of clearing. But one of the bonuses I do as well is I do a lot with past life work. So I work with the Akashic Records. I help you clear things from the Akashic Records. There can be stuff that's stuck energetically from past lives that we didn't even know, plus ancestral ties. Our ancestors have messed us up, let's be honest. There is things that they have done in the past, vows they have made, contracts they have made that sometimes just need to clear and need to be gone. And that's you as well. And I don't mean it's like, like a vow where you've said something, but in a past life, you might have been like, oh my God, I am so like off men. I am never getting with men again. And then suddenly you find that you're constantly single in this life. And it's because some other life you've buggered yourself up. So this is where the past life healing comes in massively. So in the weekly calls and things, we're going to be diving into this stuff and really kind of releasing those energetic blocks that we have. But as well, it's your chance to get like even more coaching. So they're going to be so diverse and so deep, and like we're going to be clearing so much over this next 6 months that actually, it's just going to feel like a massive weight has been taken off your shoulders. You're going to feel, I'm going to expose you to the healing I do, which is often daily. If I need to heal stuff, I heal it daily. I don't let anything linger. I'm not in for like self-pity and all of that. I used to do that, and I'm not doing that anymore. So I massively shift this stuff and just move myself forward 100%. I'm not in it for like half measures. So if you've been thinking, what is going to shift me from like where I am now to where I want to be, or what's going to help me in relationships, or, in work, in business, in whatever it is that you're doing, what is it that you really want to gain this success in? And it might be all sorts in your life. There might be all parts of your life. And the thing is, you might come into it thinking, I'm going to help my business, but actually you help your energy and you attract all this other good stuff as well. So this isn't, the thing is, the one thing about Soul Aligned Business Bootcamp as well is it's about your energy. It's always about us. We have the power to change absolutely everything. And once we start to change ourselves from the inside, everything changes on the outside. You don't even have to plan that outside. It just happens. It's just amazing. So literally, like, we are going to be focusing on that energy. So any other questions or anything coming up for people that you want to ask, or anything you want to, there's only a few of you on, I'm more than happy to ask. If you have a specific question, I can pull a card for it. Just pop in what's coming up for you. And anything on the replay, obviously I'm not going to be doing cards for anybody watching the replay, but I will go on and answer any questions you might have. So please pop that in. Suzanne saying, I journaled this morning about wanting to lift the weight off my shoulder. Oh my God, that's amazing. Like, I didn't even, when I was saying that as well, I was like, I don't even know where this is coming from. But honestly, yeah. So your guides are channeling for you, Suzanne. You are literally destined to be on this course. Like, this is amazing. Casey's saying, I still do one of your meditations nightly. It's been life-changing. Is that the cord cutting, Casey? Or so that's the other thing you get with MSA as well. So I have a meditation vault that has like literally 30 odd meditations in. There have been from over the years, which is super, super powerful and used to be in my membership. Now you get access to all of them in MSA. So, you know, wherever you want to shift, there's something in there, whether it's money, whether it's you want to connect with spirit guides, whatever that is. So much energy shifting in me now. There is meditations in there as well. So, you know, you get access to all of that. You literally get everything I've got. It's like everything I've been doing over the last few years. I've been a busy little bee, honestly. I've never stopped, but it literally does help. Casey's saying, yeah, the cord cutting every night. I'm so grateful for it. Yeah, and anybody who's empathic, anybody who's got that like spiritual edge or just a kind-hearted soul, like I literally cannot recommend the cord cutting meditation enough. It's only like, well, it's 555, it's 5 minutes, 5:55 seconds, and it's so incredible. It's amazing. It just like lets everything go every night. So it's like a brushing your teeth for your energy. It's brilliant. And it's so important because we hold on to stuff that, you know, isn't even ours. It's someone else's often through the day, and we hold on to it, and it ends up, you know, affecting us, affecting our energy, affecting our aura. And literally there's no need, like you can let that go and just do a daily cleanse. So I'm so glad you do that, Casey. Hi, Stephanie. I've been pulling cards for people, so if you have a question or you want a card, please pop in the comments. So Suzanne has joined MSA, so has Stacey, so has Wendy. So who else is thinking or on the fence or like wondering anything about it? Casey, obviously you get your discount as well. I don't know whether you've seen that from already being in Awaken. So does anyone who's in them programs. So if you have bought Magnificence, if you have bought Manifest Your Magnificent Life, if you have bought Awaken the Abundant You, like you get some discount. So please, you should have been emailed about that. And if you haven't, let me know and I'll let you know the codes. Don't worry, Stephanie, do you want a card? I'm doing cards to kind of give us some clarity for the next 6 months. So let me know. I don't like to just pull them randomly, but I'm more than happy to do one. And I'm saying I've covered off some things that I'm going to be doing in Miraculous Success Academy, but if you have any other questions, let me know. So I'm trying to think what questions were coming up. I think I've answered most of them that people put in the chat. Obviously, Stacey had one, Stacey's now joined, Suzanne had one, Suzanne now joined, and then questions are in the question thread. So if anybody has anything, or Casey, you haven't seen it yet, it was, I can message you the code, but yeah, you can have a look and see what it is with that, with your discount. So because you bought Awaken the Abundant You already, you get a discount for joining because that is one of the programs. So do you want me, I'll message you the code. And that's for anybody who was in them programs. So you do get discount. Stephanie, let's see what the card's saying for you. So what have you got in store for the next 6 months? What clarity do you need? So, have you been using the gratitude journal? That's amazing. Oh, love this. Stephanie, you've got a few want to come out. So you've got the High Priestess. Your energy, your intuition is like on point at the minute. This is the start of this really opening up for you. And what this is going to do is actually bring you a lot more financial abundance into your life. So you're going to be able to pick and choose where your money is coming from. You're going to have options. You are literally going to have channeled ideas coming through from source to be able to help you with your money. So if that's ever been a problem, which might have been in the past, because I feel like we've got this death and rebirth card. So the old you is literally clearing away, and what's coming in is the 10 of Cups. So you are on a whole change of trajectory, like where your life's been to where it's going is going to be absolutely crazy. But this 10 of Cups is like happiness, fulfillment, all the things coming in. But it's definitely linked to you tapping into your intuition now. It's going to lead to more finances. It's going to lead to more happiness, more joy, like so much more fulfillment in your life. But as well, to do that, just for a bit of clarity, you need to let the old go. So whatever you feel isn't aligning anymore, just be brave and let it go, because know this better energy is coming in its way. So don't hold on. Don't like think, oh, well, I can make this work, or whatever's going through your head. Let it go, because it's the old you going away and this new you is coming into fruition. So hope that helps. That's lovely energy. So yeah, the gratitude journal, if anybody hasn't seen that, these are my gratitude journals, and some lucky ladies got access to them. Now it does have a different front, so this is an older version, but this is the gratitude. And then I do have like, so it's an evening one, you get about 4 questions, and then you also get little affirmations down the bottom, which I love that someone had said they put on, it was Nikki, and said she's put on post-its and like popped them on her table so that she sees them regular. So I love that. So that is available on Amazon, my 90-day gratitude journal. And I'm also going to be doing a manifesting journal. There's going to be all sorts coming out. This is just the start of Soulful Badass. Soulful Badass is being my pivot. That has been my change. And what I want to say as well, like to anybody new to me, my business has changed and grown and evolved. And in 2020, I didn't even have a business. I started my business then, and things have changed. I've had 3 different names for the podcast since then. And it's not been a thing of being flighty or things not sticking. It's been as I've changed and evolved, my business has changed and evolved. So please trust that whatever you have on your path, you can change. You can move direction, you can step into alignment in whatever way. So if you've been wondering, you know, I want to do this, but it feels so far-fetched or it feels different, pivot, like literally pivot. Don't know who needs to hear that, but somebody does, because it wanted to come through. And yeah, be open to seeing things differently. Like we've got the Hangman. So Stephanie's saying, yes, Rachel, I can definitely feel big things coming. Thank you so much. You're welcome, don't worry. So any last questions on MSA? Hopefully I've answered stuff for everybody. Like I've said, you do not need to be an entrepreneur. It is open to people who don't have a business. Like I said, I started a program in 2020, a coaching program. I didn't have a business at that point, not a clue. I didn't even have a clue what I was going to really be doing. I knew I was going to be coaching. I didn't know on what. I didn't know what I'd be talking about. Like, I didn't have a clue, but I dived in anyway. Pivot and continue growth. Yeah, Casey, yeah. So, you know, sometimes if you're called to something and you're thinking, well, she normally works with entrepreneurs, like, why am I called to her? It's not a case of that. I feel like you called to me for a reason. Like I said, I attract powerful people, like really powerful people, the ones who have a soul path bigger than they could ever possibly imagine. Like, and I want you all to hear that. You know, if you are watching me, if you've been drawn to my stuff, if you have been part of my world for some time or whatever it is, you have a massive journey ahead of you. Like, there is something big you are meant to be doing here in this world, whether it's with your local community and affecting people there or on a world stage. There is something massive that you are meant to be doing, because that is what I attract in. That is my soul path. I am meant to help guide you by shining the light in front. That is what my guides and spirit team showed me. You know, I'm literally there with the torch, just showing you the way. But it's your path. That's the difference. This is your path. You're not following my path. You're not following anybody else's. I'm not going to tell you what to do from a point of view of, well, this worked for me. I'll maybe say this worked for me, but how does that feel for you? Because it's got to feel right for you. So it's all about you finding this amazing path. So I hope you feel that from me, because I do attract powerful people. So I don't care where you are at the minute. I don't care whether you're not feeling it. That is what I attract in. Casey's saying your courses and others in them are truly great experiences and lifelong connections. Yeah, that's the thing as well. You meet absolute queens, like amazing people. I've definitely been drawn to you. I feel like I can watch you every day trying to figure out why. Oh, thanks. I don't know why, Stephanie. I feel like, I don't know, we've followed each other on Instagram for years. I feel like you were one of the first people to even follow my gratitude journal. Like, so, you know, thank you for that. And then now to be so like, you know, connected, it's amazing. And I think that's the thing, like, you do get drawn to the people who are for you. Like, it doesn't matter where they are in the world or how or why, it all happens and it all comes together. And once you start to lean into it and start to follow these things and get involved in it, suddenly your world opens up. I mean, I was talking to my dad the other day and just think, when I was a kid, if I had friends in America, you're talking about pen paling, like you'd have to write a letter to people. But now it's so easy and we're all connected, and like how amazing it is that we can all have these relationships. It's so incredible. Yeah, I can't wait to see what this holds for you, Suzanne. So when we met, our energy was just like, I loved it. It clicked. It was amazing. So I can't wait to be on this journey with you. Like, that is what I'm so excited about. And that's what I would say. I don't know whether anybody heard my podcast on investing, because I really wanted to say that to people. When you are investing in a coach, and this is advice for whether you're going to join MSA or any other program, like of anyone's, it really is about you investing in you. Like, you're not investing in me. You know, I can guide you, and yes, you're paying me to guide you, but it's your transformation, it's your journey. So by you saying, I'm going to buy this thing, or I'm going to step into this program, or I'm going to join this gym, or whatever it is, you are physically investing in your future. You're investing in that version of you. And that's the difference. I think that's where some people get hung up, because they go into things and think, I've got to get my money's worth. I've got to get, do you know, but you're constantly looking for that. Whereas this is an investment, and you saying yes to you and the future you. And that is so powerful when you come into something like that, when you come into it with power. Not that this person's going to fix you, because I'm not here to fix anyone. I'm here to unleash you. Like, that's the thing. I want everybody to feel that energy. I'm not here to fix you. I'm here to unleash you. I'm here to let the real you out of the box. Like, literally get out, shine. That is exactly what you're meant to do. So if you're looking for fixing, yes, we're going to heal stuff, but boy, are you going to be unleashed. Like, unbelievably so. You are going to feel limitless. So I hope that resonates, because yeah, I'm not into like, obviously I've got an energetic healer background, but my healing's all about, let's move forward and see what needs to be healed, because there's no point looking back. We're not looking back all the time. We'll look back to clear stuff, but we are moving, we are going forward. We've got places to go. Life is short and we are on it. So I hope you're feeling that energy. Let's pull one last card to get the vibe of all you souls that are going to be in MSA and what is coming through, what energy is coming through. So we've definitely got the Chariot, which is fast moving towards your goals. What else has come through? Oh, amazing. So we've got the Chariot and the Tower. So the old is crumbling away and we are going fast and thick to the new. So it couldn't be more perfect cards. What is this leading to? Let's get, this is for MSA. So what is this energy leading to? We've got the Tower and we've got the Chariot. So the Chariot is about being on the right path, trusting, surrender. The Tower is about the old crumbling. Oh my God, literally, come on. The Wheel and the Magician, like everything turning in our favor, and the Magician. We are the ones making the magic. We are setting our path. This is the manifestation card. Like, come on, like these two together. So could you get better cards for what MSA is going to be about? Like, unreal. So yeah, if you have been wanting to change the way that you view the world and literally turn everything around, then these cards could not be a better sign. So hope that helps. I love that. Honestly, whew, I get so energetic when I do cards. I do enjoy it. Any questions before we finish off? I don't want to keep you for long. I'm just so excited. Suzanne, Stacey, absolutely so chuffed that you're going to be on this journey with us. So I cannot wait to get to know you more and see what amazing things are going to be coming out. There'll be an email out tomorrow about the Telegram group, so you'll be able to join that, and we'll chat about what to do next, how to get started. We're going to do that in the live launch, which I'm thinking is going to be Friday, so hopefully you'll be available. But if not, we'll sort out a time where we can all get together. And as well, this is going to be, you know, let's get together, let's get to know each other. We've got 6 months, 6 amazing months that's going to be growing together. And this is me as well. Like, I am so excited about my growth over this next 6 months. I get to learn off you guys. Like, that is so key. Like, we're all going to be learning together. So there's the Telegram group, like I said, that will open tomorrow. I'll send you the details on an email. So just make sure that you're looking out for that if you've joined. And anyone who's joined the other programs, check your emails. You've already had a coupon code to get your discount, so make sure you've got that. And any other questions, just let me know. And I'm here. You've got another 24 hours. I just want to close the doors, because what you might be thinking, why am I not leaving them open and things like that? But I really want to be able to focus on the people who are in there. I want to give them the time. I want to give them the chance to really get to know the people and really join as a community. So I don't want to leave it open. So that's why I have to close it, and we'll have set times when it opens through the year. But yeah, it's about really, you know, everybody in there getting that time to really get the support from me. And one thing I would say, because this is new and we're just starting off and there isn't many people in there, this is your chance to get that support at a real high level. Like, one, you get the bonus, so you get the pay in full bonus, so you get 6 sessions with me, 1 every month, but as well, you get me in that voicemail group. Like, there's not, you know, you're not spreading me about neither. So like, that's the beauty of joining now. I would really say, like, you're getting that real connection, that close-knit group that can really grow together. So if you have been thinking and wondering, oh, well, should I join next time? Join next time, that's fine. That is more than, you know, welcome to join whenever you want, whenever it's next open. But I would say at the minute, because it is small, it's going to be really good for like growing that connection and getting to know each other. And like, you've basically got one-on-one. So that's something to think about if that's the type of environment you like too. All right, so I will love you and leave you. I've kept you long enough tonight, but have the best night. Suzanne, I'll be in touch with an email tomorrow telling you all the details of the Telegram. Can't wait to get you in there. Definitely kindred spirits, I love it. And anybody else who's thinking of joining or unsure, just message me if you want to message me private, if you don't want to put something in the chat. I'm not scary, I really am not. So anything at all, ask. I don't want anybody sitting with on Thursday going, why didn't I ask? Why didn't I ask? I should have asked that, I should have joined. No second guessing yourself. If you are feeling called, check in with your intuition. Does it feel aligned? If you get excited, go the hell in, because this is about you and your next step. And how long do you want to wait? That's the difference. So on that note, I'm going to go and have a nice chill out in front of the TV and relax. And I will see you all tomorrow, and I'll be in touch with all you amazing MSA people. So see you soon. Bye.